Hey everybody, welcome to a little yoga session. A little outdoor time maybe, and a little time for some de-stressing. So what do you need? You need a mat, and you need a strap so we can stretch those hammies, and you just need a little bit of quiet time, and we're good to go. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna lift up tall, find a lovely comfortable seated position. If your hips are tight, you might even want to put a little pillow underneath those hips. But let's lift up nice and long, close your eyes, and let's find that breath. So deep breath in, full breath out. And deep breath in, full breath out. Take another. We'll just continue to breathe. We're gonna go ahead and find a little seated cat stretch. So round it on down. Go ahead and look down as you round through that spine. And lift up tall. Inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, scoop and round. And up we go. We'll take one more. Round it out. And lift it up. Nice and long to the top. Let's take those arms forward. Inhale, reach tall, extend up, push those shoulders down. Very long, bend the elbows, hands come down onto your back, and we're gonna push those elbows up. Still breathing. And lovely, release. Hands and elbows come down. Let's reach those hands behind you, maybe interlace those fingers, open the chest. And squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze, squeeze. And lovely, release. Hands come back to those knees, drop an ear to a shoulder. And up and over, other side. Come on up and then take the chin to the chest. Where we can just take that head from side to side. Beautiful. Come on back up to the top. Give those shoulders another big scoop. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Let's take those arms out to the side. Lift up tall once again. This time we're then gonna bend those elbows, bring those hands down onto the back of that head. And we're gonna take those elbows and just kind of squeeze them back, open up that chest, put a little arch into that back maybe. And then we'll go ahead and drop over. Half moon. So lean it on over as far as is comfortable. And we'll come on up. Then we're gonna rotate. So that same elbow, take it on out towards that knee and just drop down. You might be able to drop it all the way down to the knee, but you find a good stretch. And we'll come on up. Very nice. Come to the center, extend out those arms, reach. So still, same side, drop over into airplane. Just take that arm up and over. Good. And we'll come on up to the top. Reach out, inhale, lift, and down we go. Hands come down right there behind that head. Fantastic. Drop over, half moon to the other side. Lift, rotate that elbow towards that knee, drop it down. And come on up to the center, reach, lengthen, airplane. And then how about we take that arm up and over. to the top. Bring those hands back down to those knees and then drop it down. Seated cat stretch once again. Lift it on up. Now let's put a little arch into that back. Press the chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, look up. And release back to the center. Good. Give that upper body just a little wiggle, a little bit of looseness. And we are gonna just grab those thighs here. So let's lift up, find your balance, and then how about we tuck the chin to the chest. Lift up that head, reach the arms forward, extend out into your boat. And release, park those feet back on that mat. Excellent. So bring those hands behind you, maybe a little bit of space between those feet. Press up into crab. Up, up, up. Lower down. And we're gonna take that right foot, position it over here on top of that left thigh, and let's just drop that lower body over. So we've got a little lift there. Let's put a little arch into that back as we look up. I'm going to pick up that right hand, bring it all the way over to where that right foot is, and we'll continue around. So see if you can't look over that left shoulder. Come on around to the front, and then we'll untangle. So probably got a really nice stretch into that side body there. So very nice. So left ankle to that right thigh. Go ahead and drop it over. And we'll go ahead and lift up here for just a moment. A little arch into that back. Look up, breathe in. And release. Pick up that left hand, bring it on around to where that left foot is, and maybe walk it a little bit further over to the right. Look over that right shoulder. Excellent. Come on around. Rotate yourselves back on around to the front. Grab those thighs once again. Lift up tall, breathe in. And then how about we flop ourselves out with those knees into butterfly and continue down into your starfish. Take a breath and roll it right on up to the top. Excellent. So we'll just give ourselves just a little rotation, a little trunk rotation here in our butterfly. So around and up, both directions. Just alternate. About one more each side. And then we'll come on up to the top, bring those knees together. We're gonna rotate and go ahead and come down onto your back. So as always, make sure you've got that strap somewhere nearby because we are, of course, going to stretch out those hammies. So let's just begin by pulling those knees right on into that chest. Soften your shoulders and try to flatten out that mid-back against the floor. So usually once we come on down, we just want to squeeze and tighten. So let's just let that chest, let those shoulders relax. Take a breath or two here. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Good, good. Let's take those arms out to the T, and then we're going to drop both knees to the right. Just point that chest up to the sky. Feel that stretch into that left side body. And we'll go ahead and roll to the center and then just take those knees to the other side. Same thing, chest up. Excellent. Back we go to the center, reach those legs right on up the sky. We'll go ahead and point those toes. And then pull the toes back, a little demi-point position. Stand up on your tiptoes and flex the feet. Good. Toes point, demi-point, and flexion. Very nice. We'll go ahead and then just slowly here bend those knees, grab a hold of that right shin, or that right thigh, place that left foot on the floor, and let's just find ourselves a little modified Uttanasana. So hug that right thigh into the body. Good. You can relax that right foot. We're going to take a hold of that right leg and just keep those hips stable, but open that right hip out to the side here. So just a little external rotation. Little hip opener. Pull that right leg back up to the top, set that right foot on the floor. Then we're just gonna take those right toes, maybe slide them there underneath that left knee. You can scoot that left foot forward a little bit and just allow that right hip to continue to open here. Soft shoulders, and we'll just breathe here. And excellent. Roll that right knee up, other side, left leg, hug it in, modified Uttanasana. Flex that left foot, easy shoulders, flat back. Relax that left foot, take that left leg out and open. Little rotation. Bring it on in, set that left foot on the floor. Maybe that right foot scoots out a little bit. So you've got some room to just drop that left knee open. Open up now that left hip. Take a breath. And then slowly roll up that left knee back to the sky. We've got both feet on that mat and we can press those palms right down beside you. So we can just take ourselves up into bridge. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, press those hips up to the sky. Very nice. Now let's work through the feet. So inhale, lift up those heels. Exhale, bring the heels back to the mat. Knees are driving forward and towards each other. Inhale, heels. Exhale, heels. How about two more? And then when you are back down on that mat, slowly exhale, roll through that spine, come back to the mat, and hug those knees to your chest. Hug them in, scoop it up, tight little tiny ball, and release back to that mat. Alrighty, let us stretch those hammies. So take your strap, go ahead and loop it up and around that right foot, and let's really make sure we flex that right foot today. And we'll just pull down equally on both sides and stretch out the back of that right leg. So make this right leg as straight as you can, and we'll just relax here and breathe for a bit. Really try to exhale, release through that upper body, and see if you can't melt a little further into that stretch. breath. Exhale, melt just a little bit more there. And we're gonna go ahead and reach up, take that strap into just that right hand. Let that right leg open to the side. We have a nice inner thigh stretch. Pulling that right foot a little closer to your ear, perhaps. Very nice. Let's go ahead here. We're gonna bring that right leg back up to the sky. Let's release your strap. We're gonna take this right leg now all the way over to the left. Come on into that revolved abdomen twist. And maybe you can grab that right foot with that left hand. So we've still got that chest pointing up to the sky. So another twist there. We're gonna do a little somatic movement. So let's take that right arm. We're gonna draw a nice half circle around that body. So take that right arm up and overhead. Bring that right hand out to meet the left. Go ahead and roll all the way over onto your left side. And then take that right arm back, up and over, around we go. Back out into that twist. Breathe in. And then release. Bend that right knee, roll back onto your back, and we'll just set that right foot on the floor. So give it a little wiggle, and we need to work on that second side. So take your strap, loop up that left foot, flex that left foot, and just melt into it. Very nice. Sink a little further. Breath in. And breath out. Transfer that strap. Take that left leg out and open. Breathe in and out. Excellent. Go ahead and come on up to the top, and we will just remove that strap. Take that left leg all the way over into that revolved abdomen twist. Maybe grab a hold of that foot with that right hand, chest to the sky. We're gonna take that left arm up and over, take it on up over that head, reach it on over as you roll to your right side. And then up and around, back we go, back on out to that lovely chest opening position. Take a breath, and then we'll release. Bend that left knee, roll back onto your back. We'll take a little moment here. Close your eyes, make sure you're feeling level and square. Hopefully everything's feeling evenly stretched. So we'll take a breath. And exhale. Good, good. Take those hands, bring them on around behind a thigh, rock yourselves right on up to the top. And we're just gonna kind of stretch those legs forward. We wiggle out those legs, and how about we find our Dandasana? So lift up tall, long and lengthened, breathe in and out, and in and out. Fabulous. Relax those legs, pull that right knee right on into that body, and let's flop that right knee down right here beside you into our Janu Shirshasana. We're gonna give ourselves a nice bend here, so inhale up, exhale, fold it forward, drop that chest and that nose down towards your shin. Lift it right on up to the top. Very nice. And we're going to make our way into side gate. So bring that right hand here behind that right hip, press down onto that right knee, and that left arm goes up. So there's our side gate. Reach tall. See if you can't push that left hip up to the sky to stretch a little more into that left side. Reach tall. Good. Press yourselves up to the top. Nice. Now let's rotate those left toes out to the side. We're going to sink into that left knee and come on out into a nice kneeling archer pose. Lengthen those arms, take up some space. And press back, drop back down into that side gate pose. And if you are feeling fancy, we will pick up that left leg, and then we're just going to give it a little quad stretch. So maybe put a little arch into that back. And reach it on out, lower that left foot to the floor. How about we take that left hand over the head and just find ourselves a nice high plank. Everything is tight. Breathe here. Knees to the mat. Release your toes. Sit back. Balasana. And lovely. Come on up into Thunderbolt. Let's take those arms out and up. Inhale, reach on up to the sky. Bend the elbows, maybe bring those hands behind your head, elbows squeezing back. And then we're gonna come back down and forward into our child's pose. But let's just give it a little rotation. So we'll place one elbow on the floor, give it a little twist. And swap it out. Nice. Release. Come on down. Come up to Thunderbolt. And then we're just going to flip over here to the other side, facing the other direction. So let's go ahead. Find that Dandasana. Lift up tall. And relax. Beautiful. Pull that left leg in this time. And we'll let that left knee flop on down. And find that big stretch. Head comes forward. Scoop, scoop, up to the top. Lift it up long. Left hand comes back. Press yourselves up into side gate. Reach and lift. Push that right hip up. And excellent. Press yourselves up. We're going to take those right toes, reach them forward, sink into that kneeling archer pose, take up some space. And lovely. Press back, drop down, reach tall. Maybe we lift up that right leg, and maybe we find a quad stretch. reach it on out, lower that right foot. Let's go ahead and just make our way back in to that nice high plank. And then once you're there, knees to the mat, release the toes, drop into up dog. And once again, press back into Balasana. Excellent. So we'll come right on up to all fours and let's just wag your tail in the puppy. So inhale, scoop to one side, and exhale, scoop to the other. And lovely. Come to the center, round it up, cat stretch. Neutral spine, drop into cow, heads up, derrieres up. And right back to the center. Take that right leg, reach it back behind you. Let's swing it on out to the side. We're just gonna set it right there on the floor. And go ahead once again, round up cat. Neutral position, drop to cow. Neutral, cat, and we'll push back a little bit, rocket cat. Good, come on up to the top, flatten everything out, neutral spine, pick up that right leg, swing it behind you, then we're gonna take that right foot and just swing it forward, give ourselves just a little hip flexor stretch, so look up. Very hip stretchy today. Take a breath. And then how about we just scoop that right foot, that right knee up underneath us right where we started. Good, so again, now that we're back on all fours, go ahead and wag your tail in your puppy. Bring it all back to the center. Take that left leg back behind you. Very nice. And we're going to take that left leg out to the side. Set it right there on the floor. And then once it is there, flat and stable, round to cat. Neutral. Cow. Neutral. Cat. Press back, rocket cat. Back to a nice neutral position. Release. Pick up that left leg, reach it back behind you. And then we'll swing it forward, drop in to that nice little runner's lunge modification. How about from here, we tuck up those right toes, lift up that right knee, step that right foot forward, and then we have our forward fold, relax that head. Good, good. Soften up those knees, roll yourself up to the top, shoulders scoop up and back. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. And we'll just give everything a little wiggle. So fantastic. We're gonna flip on around to the front. So we'll just take those legs out. We're gonna do a little bit more cat and cow. So let's go ahead and take a breath. Inhale up, swan dive it forward. Bring those hands down to the floor or your ankles, or if you've got some blocks, that'll work as well. But let's take that head, relax it, look behind you. Good, now round that spine, find that cat stretch. Round it on up, flatten it out, neutral spine. And then we're gonna find ourselves a little drop here, a little arch, so lift the head, poke that derriere up. Very nice. Release from your cow, back into a neutral spine, all the way up into cat, round it. Neutral, and drop into your cow. Up, up, up with that head. Fantastic. Neutral spine, walk both hands over to that right foot. We're going to take that right hand, reach it back for that left ankle. Bring that right hand forward, walk yourself over to the left, and then that right hand's gonna, or that left hand will reach back for that right ankle, a little twisted fan pose. Very nice. Go ahead here, come back to the center, one more time, round it to cat. Flatten it out to neutral, lift into your cow. And excellent. Neutral position. Walk those hands on over to one foot. Sink into that runner's lunge. Go ahead and step back. Down dog. Give it an excellent down dog. A stretch through everything there. Calves, backs. Poke that derriere up to the sky. Take a breath, release, knees to the mat, release your toes, sit it back, Balasana. Very nice. Come on up to the top, flip yourselves over onto those backs. Go ahead and roll it on down. Knees come into that chest. Go ahead and rock side to side. Good, good. We'll give it one more spinal twist. So park that left foot on the floor, right knee. Go ahead and bring it over on top of that left thigh. And we'll drop both knees to the right. We'll come to the center. Go ahead and slide that right ankle to that left thigh. Give it a little through the whole pose. Release, untangle those legs. Left knee on top of the right, both knees. Flop left, spinal twist. And up we go, left ankle to that right thigh, hands behind it, hug it in. Excellent. Release, right foot to the mat, left foot to the mat, arms out to the T. Go ahead here, kind of wiggle those feet a little bit forward, and we're gonna flop those knees into butterfly, but it's an easy open butterfly. Take your right toes, scoot your right toes back towards the crook of the left knee. So once again, we open up that right hip a little bit more. And we'll switch it up. Scoot that right foot forward, take those left toes, reach those left toes back towards the crook of the right knee. untangle. So let us slide those legs down and out along your mat. Wiggle yourselves into a nice position for Yoga Nidra. We're here already. So you can bring those arms down beside you. You can just find a position that works for you today. So how about we just bring one hand to your tummy, one hand up to your chest, and let us just soften that entire body here. So relaxing everything between the toes and the top of the head. Take a breath here. Exhale, relax that body. And now let's just allow that body to breathe. Feel that breath move. Feel that tummy rise, feel that chest rise. Just feel that breath as you relax. And from that breath, let's draw that focus inward to the mind. And just find that place inside where you can hover and enjoy a few moments of quiet. And slowly and carefully, let's bring your awareness back into your space. And back into that breath. Find that breath. Reestablish that long, slow, deep breathing rhythm. And maybe slowly we can wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes, give yourselves a little stretch. You can roll over onto your side if you'd like. Wherever you are is good, but let's just close your eyes and come inward for a final moment of quiet. Lokha, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti to you. And thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Hey guys, thanks so much for stretching, working on those hips a little bit today. Seems like a great day to be outside. So we're here on the porch. We had a few folks who were helping out. So you guys take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.